All right, y'all. Two peas and a bong in the building. Without your boy Bong, it's your boy DP.
And it's your boy KP.
All right, man.
What's
Hey,
going
man,
on?
I thought you had a little something you wanted to tell us about.
Man, I do, man. My wife, Angela Patton, she, just started her mushroom coffee. It is actually her brand, mushroom coffee. We got the Super Fusion latte right here.
Okay.
That's for people that like that strong black coffee. Um, or if you don't want to do and actually I said it wrong. The latte is actually the one that you don't have to add sugar and all that stuff
Oh,
to.
man, Angela, he
and
fucking up. He fucking up, Angela.
it's the black espresso. The black espresso is the one where if you like black coffee, this shit is very, very strong. You can make an espresso, put your cream, put your sugar, whatever you want. You don't have to do that in the latte
Okay.
because the latte has everything in it, but the espresso. And it's healthy for you, man. Got a little bit of that turkey tail and some of that stuff in there, man, to help with your gut, to help with your thinking, and it
Okay.
doesn't have the effects of the caffeine.
Clear your mind, clear your gut.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. All right, man. So the super, what is it?
The super fusion latte.
The super fusion latte, that's just like a stir and go. You know.
Absolutely. They're
Okay.
both instant coffees, both of them.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah, both
Okay,
of them are
because
instant coffee.
you said the super fusion had everything in it. You didn't need to.
Yeah, you don't have to add anything. You don't have to add no
Okay.
cream, no sugar. So
And
it's,
with
it's
the
already sweet.
the other black espresso.
The black espresso, yeah, that's that straight black coffee, man.
Okay,
So
so if you want it sweetened, then you have to add a little something to it. Okay,
ab-
I got you.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. All right, man. And what's the website again?
Damn. Troop
Come on,
Fusion. Come on, no, no, no,
Angela.
no, no. Hey, I got it, man. Troopfusion.com.
I'm
Troop
fucking with you.
Fusion. TROOPFUSION.com.
F
Troop
U
Fusion.
C K Y O U. Nah. Um man, so last time, man, we didn't have you. This time we don't have Bong, so you know, pretty soon, all three of us will get back at it again.
Yeah,
Um
or we may not have you.
or
You
y'all
know.
may not have me. Hey
Eh,
man, dang, you try to wish that in the
nah,
atmosphere, man.
nah,
Like,
man. I
come
had to
on,
say that,
man.
man, because the last show, man, that I was on, man. At the end, we had our banter back and forth, and you was like, "Man, if you slap me, I'm gonna kick your ass, and then it's gonna be the show with just me and Bong." So I gotta let
Right.
everybody know, DP did not kick my ass.
And he damn
That is
show didn't slap
listen.
me.
That's not why I wasn't on the show the last time. Just so the
Oh, you
viewers
trying
know.
to clarify?
Yeah, I gotta clarify, man. So
Nah,
got
I
to
told him I would go along with this
got
story, but I
got
just
to.
can't, man. It's
I
bothering me.
don't listen. I don't need the viewers thinking, man, I got my ass kicked, and that's why I
Hey,
wasn't on the
man,
show.
listen, no comment. I tried to go along with this story as long as I could, man. No comment.
Be like the two
I'm
niggas from ESPN.
I'm a
Niggas,
bearer of the truth, man.
oh man, come on, man.
Ah, man, but so let's get to this, man. Closing ceremonies for the Olympics. It's over. The 2024 Olympics in Paris is over. Um, man, last time we talked about some stuff that happened, we'll probably rehash a little bit of that during this conversation. I'll just start, man. Like you, before we got on, was there any particular event that just jumps out aside from basketball? Because we're gonna get to that, but anything outside of the basketball games that you were really intrigued about or hyped about when you were watching.
um, first off, I was hyped about. Let me just say it, man. The niggas in Paris, which and so which the nigga events, which are the 100, the sprints, the 100 meters, the 200
Hmm.
meters. The 400 as well is cool. I like the 4x1 relay, the 4x4 relay, and
Mhm.
I like the hurdles, the 110 hurdles.
Okay. Man, one thing I was saying to Bong last show was just the times, man, just were fucking with me. Like I
Yeah,
was working while they were showing stuff. I was trying to catch stuff and I missed it. And it's like the races, man, it's just not the any event really, it's not the same on the replay.
you gotta. That's true. I was gonna say though, you also I should have gave you my Peacock login
I
because
think you did.
okay, because Peacock you can still go back and look at everything,
Okay.
and so
I
that's
mean, but even still, what I'm saying is if it's already done, it's like, oh man, fuck
I
it.
I was strategically and purposely staying off the internet until I looked at the stuff.
I was trying to
So
do
yeah,
that.
so I wasn't getting on social media until I looked and saw what was happening. Like there was one day, it was Thursday.
Mhm.
Thursday, y'all were hitting me with like a it was like a barrage of messages in the chat talking about like like who was qualifying for the finals. I believe it was like the 100 or the no, it was like the 4x1 or 4x4 or something. You and Ubon was texting back and forth. And I was like, damn. And I stopped reading the messages because I
Mhm.
hadn't watched the races. I was like, man, I gotta watch the races. I don't want to see what's going on.
Okay.
And then we started texting about basketball against Serbia afterwards. But
Hey man, you the
it was
king of texting shit when it
I am.
comes to
I
yeah.
am,
I'm
man.
about
But
to say
I'm
I don't even
just
remember that, but you were texting the
I,
game stuff. I was like, God damn it, like I ain't seen
I,
none of this. This nigga doing a play by play, man.
yeah, that's so yes.
Reincarnation of Chick Hearns, man. Chick
Chicky baby.
Burns.
Yeah.
Chuck Burns. Oh man. Hey, I messed around and you said you were trying to stay off the internet. I messed around and was just trying to look up the schedule one time and then it just pulled up the results. I was like, ain't this a
Oh,
bitch?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
anyway. But back to the events, man. You said which one? Maybe you didn't say anything
The
yet.
sprints, the
Okay,
100,
so the
yeah,
sprints.
the 100, the 200, the 400, the 4x1, the 4x4, the hurdles as well.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Man, like
Yeah,
I was telling Ubang that 100-meter race was one of the best I have seen.
I
Man,
agree with you. I agree with you. I matter of fact, we were texting back and forth that day, and we actually talked that day. I don't know if you
before that race?
no after the race when because you said that you thought that I can't think of the Jamaican's name. You thought that he had won.
Oh yeah.
I
Absolutely.
thought I thought that Curly had won. And that was what we said back and forth, but neither one of us, including the announcers, didn't think that Lyles won.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly didn't. And it was Curly from the US that I
Yes.
thought came in third. And I'm trying to it's uh Kai Shane or Kashane Thompson.
Yeah, Kashane Thompson.
Okay, Kashane
Yeah,
Thompson.
yeah,
Okay, so he came in second. He got the silver,
yes,
and
yes,
and Curly came in third. Got the
yes,
bronze. Noah
yes.
Lyles obviously got the first place. And I was saying like with that race, and I think I just kind of mentioned it when me and Bong were talking last time. With that race, can you truly say, man, I'm the fastest man in the world?
You were the fastest man that day.
I mean, but uh,
And-
the niggas who it was a photo finish, so the other niggas could be like, man, if we do this again,
hey
it'll
man,
be a different result.
listen, man, there was a song called "Lean with It, Rock with It." That's an American song. And
Yes.
that's what Noah Lyles did. He pulled the lean with it, rock with it. He got the torso ahead
Yeah.
of him. It was
Yeah,
the
man.
torso. I mean, but
Good. It was a
it,
great race.
it was. And the thing about that race in the 100, a lot of people don't realize this. That is a Western Hemisphere dominated race. The fastest men in the world live in the Western Hemisphere, whether it's the United States, whether it's Jamaica, or they live in the Western Hemisphere.
So, what
The
is your suggestion in regard to the geographical?
I think that I think what I'll finish. I'll let you finish
No,
before
no,
I.
I'm saying like are you saying that it's what's behind what you're bringing up in terms of
Yeah,
the
I think every geographical place has different events that they specialize in. Like if you're talking about motherfuckers that can run forever, those are the Kenyans. You're not gonna run longer than a Kenyan or an Ethiopian.
I was just about
Those,
to say, well, they
those two people.
somebody
Yeah.
from the Netherlands.
You're talking about Hassan,
Uh-huh.
which she's Ethiopian.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
sure.
Ethiopian. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna outrun. Like no, there was a European woman, not from the Netherlands, but from another place that did win one of those long ass races, and
Okay.
I was actually shocked. But in second was a Kenyan, and then Hassan from the Netherlands, which is Ethiopia. She's an Ethiopian. She was third. Those Ethiopians and those Kenyans, man, they run forever. But
Okay.
it's certain races in certain regions. So it's like the 100
Wait, because
meters.
didn't the dude from the Netherlands win the mile or
Oh yeah,
there's
yeah. I'm
there's
saying yeah. No, no, no.
Okay.
I'm
No,
saying no.
it was longer than that. But go ahead. I'm gonna let
Okay.
you finish that thought because I want to look this up while you're talking.
Okay. So looking at these races, like the 100 meters, right? You look again. Someone from the Western Hemisphere has been dominating the 100 meters for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the 200. The guy Leslie Tobago from Botswana that won. You know the last time somebody outside of the Western Hemisphere won the 200, like took gold. It was in 2000. It was a Greek. It was a guy from Greece that won, and he
Mm-hmm.
had a long name, so I'm not even going to try to butcher his name. And before that, it was in 1980. But that's the Olympics that the United States boycotted in Moscow.
Okay.
So it's like you like they the faster races are dominated by guys on this side of the world.
Okay. So it was the 5,000 meter,
Okay.
and I don't want to butcher his name. I probably will. Jacob Ingebrigtsen,
Okay, where's he from?
Norway.
Okay. Okay. Is that the
So
one that Grant Fisher took that's the one that Grant
he
Fisher
took
took
third.
third in?
He
Yeah,
took
okay.
third. Now,
Yeah.
now,
Who was in the middle?
a dude from Kenya.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But
Okay.
you said nobody, so I'm like, wait a minute. There was a couple people in these.
There yeah, that
I know they're in the mix. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Your point well taken, but I'm just saying, it's not just a definite, but it's more of a consistent thing for sure.
Yes, the Kenyans and the Ethiopians are consistently
Yeah,
the
no.
best long distance runners in the world.
Yeah.
And part of it has to do with their slower heartbeat. They have the slowest heartbeat in the world on that side. So with their
They
heart
got
beating
a
slower,
ice box where their heart used to be.
yeah, man.
I got an ice box where my heart used to be. No, go ahead, man.
so with the slower heartbeat, you've got more oxygen that's passing through, which is allowing you to continuously run.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. So long distance, 100 meter. What do you think about the 200 meter
Man,
men's?
I was so disappointed, man. I was disappointed. I was confused. Uh, Let me first start out by shouting out the dude. Let's. I don't even want to say his name wrong. I
We
know it's
fucking up names all over the
I
place.
know it's Let, so I'm gonna just call him Let and Tobago from Botswana
Mm-hmm.
on winning the gold medal.
Mm-hmm.
He ran the fifth fastest time ever. That was the fifth fastest recorded time. So even with the healthy Noah Lyles, I don't know if he would have won. The man ran a hell of a race.
Okay.
Now, the other confusing thing was Noah Lyles tested for COVID. This man was still able to compete. So I like
Uh, so, and I was asking y'all, like, so now are we in the phase? Because what I saw reported was he tested positive for COVID,
yes.
and
Mhm.
it was his decision on whether he wanted to compete.
Yeah.
So, are we in the phase now where it's treated like a flu, like a common flu?
I, I don't know. I mean, the man had a mask on. I like I, I'm
I mean, I'm
confused.
just, I'm,
Yeah, I don't know.
we both. I don't
Yeah,
know.
kind of like Boomerhammer. Boom
Yeah,
hour. Yeah.
got to get him. No, just roll that.
Niggas just pushing the fast forward button.
Right. Man, no, I was tripping on that too for a minute. Like, is this what's going on with the COVID thing now? But I mean, man, I don't know exactly when he found out he had it.
2 days before. It said
Okay.
it was 2 days before.
When was the 100-meter race
Was
ring?
that Thursday?
And the 200 was
No, 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 no. The 200 was on Thursday.
okay, and then the
Then the-
100 was.
Ooh, shit. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I, I don't know.
I'm saying it's a
Yeah,
short turnaround though. So I'm like,
absolutely.
when was this discovered?
Yeah, you didn't
You
have it,
know,
then you had it, then you.
yeah, because the 100, you was getting busy. And was he jumping up and down and doing the regular shit that he normally does with the 200?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
Then they pulled out that wheelchair.
I have seen different reactions, heard different reactions about this. Do you think there was something really wrong, or do you think this is one of those things where if I would have came in first, I wouldn't have said nothing, but since I came in third, let me
I,
play this out?
I really hope that it was something wrong. I really hope this wasn't a Paul Pierce, Boston Celtics type of ordeal. I mean,
What was
because
the outcome with Paul Pierce and the Celtics stuff?
I believe he had to shit. I believe he had to take a shit.
No, but I'm saying after he took the what KP thought was a shit, after that happened, what was the outcome of the game?
Then he shitted on the Lakers
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That was like it's not how are we comparing it to the Paul Pierce thing? Because Paul Pierce came out
because we
victorious.
because we all we still looked at that wheelchair with Paul Pierce like that shit was cheesy. Like when he first went down and it seemed like he was grabbing his knee, I was like, oh man, like even as a Laker fan, you don't want to see someone hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, he's hurt. Oh, and then he's jogging out the locker room, like, and I'm like, man, look at this shit. And then
Okay.
he took his first shot and made it like, man, get the fuck out of here, Paul.
Yeah.
Then you get the MVP, like, so disgust. So it turned into disgust and
Okay.
disdain. Now looking at this dude,
I
Noah
mean, you
Lyles.
already had discussed. You're a Laker fan, and it's
No,
disgusting.
no, no. But at first it was like you don't want to see this man go out like this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to see
No,
him
I
hurt.
feel you. I feel you.
So with Noah Lyles, it's like you don't want to see the man sick. Now, I mean, I'm one. I, I respect Noah Lyles as an athlete, but I think he's cheesy. And so, like I do. Like,
Cheesy,
like,
yeah.
oh, he's
Okay.
cheesy, man. You listen
Let's
to
let's go ahead. Go ahead. Say this part because I go ahead. Go
the
ahead.
heavy the world champions of what? Like, like
the
his
the
way he
world
says the stuff.
the champions of what? The
Yeah, man. Like,
U.S.
yeah. I
I
mean,
love
don't
the
get me
U.S.
wrong. No,
sometimes,
yeah, I like sometimes. Like, man,
but it's not the world.
yeah, man. Come on. So I think
Listen.
this would just add to his level of cheesiness
All right. So I want to
if he were pretending.
circle back to him. I want to talk about a little bit more of the track stuff and then
Uh-huh.
come back to Noah Lyles. Let's talk about the women's side for a second.
Okay.
And talk about some circumstances that were out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Because you
talking about that bullshit.
You were texting me
you talking about that
before,
bullshit.
like Shelly and Fraser Price is not in the race. She's not racing, and you like they haven't even given a reason why.
Yeah.
And then I saw these reports that and some pictures.
Mm-hmm. The video, it was a video.
Yeah,
video
and Sha'Carri Richardson were at some entrance where they weren't able to get in.
The same entrance that they used yesterday, the day before.
And they had to walk around. What was it, like a 30-minute walk or something like that?
They said it was an hour. No, they said it was an hour to get around there. And you had to walk in the entrance with the regular spectators. You couldn't go through the athlete entrance because you didn't ride the team bus. And they didn't ride the team bus because they didn't live in the team quarters.
That's
they had their families.
That's some bullshit,
man.
And this is Fraser Price's last Olympics. Like, she had already announced that these are her last Olympic Games, and this is how it ends. Like, that's a cold shot.
She's 37 years old, so like Father Time has caught up to her.
And she was still in the mix, man. Like, I don't know if she would have medaled, but damn, she was.
Well,
she was in the mix.
Her time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her qualifying time. I don't want to say the wrong time. I think it was like a 10.92.
Mm-hmm.
That qualifying time that she ran was the same time that the woman from the United States, Melissa Jefferson, ran to get a bronze medal. 10.92. So
she could have been.
She could have very well been. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was another woman that beat her in the heat that ran like a 10.89.
Mm-hmm.
Shelly Ann kind of pulled up at the end. The woman was still probably going to beat her, but she didn't. She didn't even medal. But that time of 10.92 was enough to get a bronze medal. So I can't say that. What would have really been really good, and what I just feel like we got robbed from, was the semifinals. It would have been Julian Alfred, Shelly Ann Fraser Price, and Sha'Carri Richardson in 3 lanes right next to each other.
Yeah.
It would have been in 5, 6, and 7 to go to the finals.
Yeah. That would have been. And
we was robbed.
Yeah. Julian Alfred, shout out to her, man.
Yes.
She got busy in that 100. Here's a question for you. Now, I know that there's great training camps in Jamaica and obviously St. Lucia now. But she goes to Texas, right?
You know where she got her start from, right?
Where?
Jamaica.
Okay.
She went to school in Jamaica. She started running first in Jamaica.
So that's in Jamaica. It's undeniable, right?
It's the Western Hemisphere, though. It's that, I'm telling you, it's the Western Hemisphere.
So, but here's a question for you. So, when you have international students come to the States and go to these major universities, in essence, you are training them to be your competitors in the World Games. Right?
Absolutely.
I'm just, because there are a number of athletes who are at major universities across the nation, and Julian Alfred is one of them. She's I don't know. She finished at the University of Texas.
Ooh,
I know she was there.
Yeah,
I know she was there. And they were the runner-up in 2022 for I think the national championship. She was a part of that team. So I know she was there. but she's not the only one. That's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in essence, you're training your world games, competitors.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I mean, shout out to her, man. Like she is ripped up
Oh
like
shit.
a
Yeah.
specimen. Like
Yes.
she was floating
Yeah.
in that 100. And we were talking about Sha'Carri Richardson going after the 102, the double goal 100 200, which
Mm-hmm.
Noah Lyles was also going for the 100 200. And Alfred almost got it because she got
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I know she didn't win the 2, but I'm saying she was the closest to securing that.
And getting the silver, you're saying? And just
Yes, I'm
getting the
saying she was going
okay,
for the
because I was
double
like,
gold. She got the gold silver.
I was gonna say
You
because
know.
I seen that race. That
No, I
shit.
mean
Yeah.
race wise, no. Like, but she did come in second. So I'm
Yeah.
saying
Oh yeah.
she was
Yeah.
the closest to
Yeah.
achieving that feat. She was going for the double gold also, and she got the gold silver.
Yeah.
So, but again, you didn't get to see Sha'Carri Richardson in the 2. You didn't get to see Shelly and Fraser Price in any of the race. Like it was just like it was a
I,
in that
I, I
regard, it was somewhat of a letdown. You know what I mean?
for me, I felt like the 200. I thought the best person in the world won the 200. I thought the race that Gabby Thomas ran,
Yeah,
she was
she
incredible, man.
now she floated on them
And
bitches.
she's easy on the eyes too. Let me say that as well.
All right, man. Go on
Is
ahead, shoot. I'm not gonna
is
say shoot your shot because you're a married man,
nah
but
nah nah
go on
nah,
ahead.
nah. And
Say
she's got
say
a
your
and she's
piece.
got a dude, man. She was
Yeah,
kissy face at the
yeah,
Olympics.
say your
But I
piece.
mean,
Gabby
it
Thomas.
was
All right.
I'm shouting out our black women, man. She was easy on the eyes.
Okay, all right. So
And she's
Julie and Alfred ain't easy on the eyes.
not as easy as Gabby Thomas. Uh, but
uh,
I mean, and Gabby
Give me
Thomas,
Julie and
man.
Alfred.
Oh, that's fine, man.
Go ahead.
Gabby Thomas like 5'10", long
Okay.
legs, can run.
Okay.
So Gabby Thomas also ran the 4x1, the
Mm-hmm.
200,
Mm-hmm.
and the 4x4.
Yeah.
It's like she was a beast.
And they were talking about how she was preparing herself throughout the year. She was
Oh
running
man,
those different races so
yeah,
she could be a part of those teams.
yeah.
So she was getting busy.
Oh
Like
yeah,
shout out to her.
she
She was
was.
getting busy.
She
Yeah,
was.
and like she cleared, like she dusted them in the 2. So I
Yeah,
didn't. So let me clarify once again. I'm not saying that Alfred was close to beating her. I was just saying in terms of you know the medal chase. But
yeah.
man, so you talked about Gabby Thomas in the relays. So
Hmm.
the women took care of business in the relays.
Yeah. In the
Women
four
took
by
care of
one and
business.
the 4x4.
Women took
But
care of business.
let me say this though.
Uh
In
huh.
in the in the 4x4, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
relays, since 1972. Since 1972,
Come on, Kevin Nigajowski, hit us with it.
they have always medaled in the 4x4 relay.
Mm-hmm.
In all the Olympics. The only one they didn't medal in is the one they boycotted in 1980.
This is the women.
This is the women
The
4 by
women.
4 relay, the
Yeah, I'm
mile
just saying.
relay.
Yeah.
Since 1972, they
Mm-hmm.
have always medaled. That is dominance, my friend.
And listen,
That is
and I
dominance.
don't think they had. So a thing Moo runs what, the 8, or does she
Who?
run the a thing Moo? She didn't qualify because she fell in the qualifying races.
Oh
She got
shit,
tripped up and fell.
I didn't see her.
Okay,
I can only tell you who was in.
well, if you don't know about her, go do your research. She's a
I'm
beast.
gonna have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's a
I'm gonna
beast.
have to.
Um, okay, because I was just wondering which relay she may have been a part of, if any. But um, the men though,
Yeah, that 4x1. That that
Yeah, I mean,
that, that 4 by man. Listen, man. Carl Lewis is rolling over in his grave. Yet he's
at,
alive.
at Houston,
Yeah, yet he's alive.
you know he's the head coach of Houston, right?
No, I didn't know that. But
Yeah.
you know that he went on a rant talking about he's done with, with the men's relay team.
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Yeah. Like it's man, this 4x1 relay
Uh huh.
is it's disappointing. It's like every year or every Olympic, I should say, we're waiting in anticipation,
Of the
like this
fuck up.
is the time. No,
Oh,
like
okay.
like
I
this is
thought
the
you.
time.
Yeah.
Like you think about it. The men haven't got a medal since 2004. 2004, that's 20 years. We
In the
are
four
the
by one.
fastest in the 4x1. They have
Mm,
not medaled in an Olympics since 2004. And that's when, they had Sean Crawford, Justin Gatling, all those guys. That's
yeah.
when Justin Gatling was the fastest man in the world. Um, Again, it's disappointing because the 100-meter race is a Western Hemisphere race. So if
If
it's
you
not,
didn't hear him say it before.
I'm gonna keep saying it. So if it's not us, it's the Jamaicans that are
Hmm.
at the top.
No,
Unfortunately, neither one of them did anything in the 4x1. It was another Western Hemisphere group, the
and
Canadians.
yeah,
They
yeah,
took gold.
yeah. Noah Lyles would have been a part of the relay. No, I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
No,
but that
I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm saying he would have been a part of the relay, right?
he would have. He
Okay,
would. They
because
you know they
because
they put in three
you
subs.
had the first place and third place, the gold medal and bronze medal winner in the 100-meter race.
And Curly was the only one that stayed. They
That
replaced three guys.
that's what I'm saying. So
Yes.
you have Curly, you would have had Lyles. So this is probably just a whole different type of look. You know what I'm saying? No
Did you see it?
disrespect. Listen, I'm just
Oh,
no disrespect to the athletes who ran the race. I'm just saying, was this the best foot that was put forth by the US?
hell no. And
Okay.
it and it was, man, them niggas ran into each other on the baton pass from first to second.
Man,
Then he was out the
out
zone.
of the zone.
Like,
Started early and was out of the zone.
brother, what are we
That's
doing?
where the disqualification came.
But even if they weren't disqualified, they still would have took seventh. So it's almost better that they got disqualified so that 20 years from now, no one knows how bad it was. They're just like, oh, they I mean, they only lost because they got disqualified.
Yeah, man.
It's one that you would love to forget.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, man.
god damn, very disappointing. Very
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I we were messaging about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is again, I was just like whatever because this is one of the ones that I didn't catch on the first go. So I
Mhm.
had to watch the replay. You
That
know
shit
what I'm
was.
saying? Already knowing the result. Like it's like fuck. So I'm just
You
looking like,
wait, so you knew they ran into each other and all that
yeah,
too?
I
Oh,
knew it was a DQ.
oh no, I'm saying a DQ. But did you know how they
No,
ran?
I didn't see
Okay.
exactly why, but I mean,
Oh man, that shit
but
was.
it's still like once you hear it and then you see it, it's like, oh, okay, that's why. You know what I mean? Versus
Yeah,
I'm sitting like, oh shit, what's about to go down? And I
yeah.
know absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it was a different watch for me, and it was like whatever.
And you mentioned something about athletes from other countries going to school in the United States and trying in the States.
Hmm.
One of the guys from Canada, the one that ran anchor for the 4x1 relay that won gold, Andre DeGrassi,
Yeah, I was gonna say he's
went to
been in the mix though.
yeah, and but he went to USC.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
he's
mean,
one of
yeah,
those
you know.
guys.
Not and that's not to say that they're not getting, top tier training in their
Yeah,
homeland. I'm
yeah.
just saying you're also getting the training here in the States as well.
Oh yeah.
So, Um but yeah, man, the 110 hurdles.
Men or women?
Men.
Damn, that was the guy
Holloway.
he took. Yeah, he took gold. Yeah, he
Yep.
took gold.
And
Yeah,
then silver
yeah, yeah, yeah,
was also American.
yeah. The guy that they had for
Daniel
silver,
Roberts.
that was who the camera was focusing on. Like he was gonna be the guy that won. Like
Uh,
before the race started, they
mm,
were talking about him.
they were talking about him, but not
They weren't
not
talking
like
about not like Holloway.
so. Okay, who got disrespected?
Hmm.
Um, was is it Quincy Hall?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Quincy Hall, they were talking about, is it the other dude's Norman, right?
Mm,
The 400 in the 400 meter. Let me make sure I got my
the 400. You talking about Benjamin?
um so Quincy Hall,
Yeah.
and then who's the other American that was in the 400?
Wasn't Benjamin?
I don't know.
You talking about the 400 hurdles or the regular 400?
No, the regular 4. The regular 4. Michael Norman. I knew it was Michael.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Um so Michael Norman is, they, how when they show the race, like they show the competitors before the race,
Yeah.
and then they, if they're featured and they think they're one of the guys, they'll show them, then they'll show their
Absolutely.
family
Yeah,
members
yeah,
in the
yeah.
stands.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was kind of like, they did that um for Norman,
Mhm.
and then they're like, oh, and Quincy Hall has a legitimate shot at winning as well. And it was just a real quick like gloss over, right? Like Quincy Hall has a good
That
shot
nigga,
at winning as
he
well.
was the throw in.
Right.
And then my man
So
was the what was the nigga with that went to Seattle with Ray Allen? Shaw. What was I mean, not, he went to Shaw. What was the nigga's name? God damn. I can't
that's
think of it.
went to Seattle?
Yeah, he went to Seattle from Milwaukee. What was the nigga's name? The nigga had game. Oh shit. Damn, he was the throw. It was like he was the throw in.
Oh, I'm trying to think of who you talking about.
Oh shit. That Flip.
Oh,
Oh
Murray.
yeah, Flip.
Flip
He
Murray.
was the
Yeah.
Flip Murray. He
Yeah.
was Flip Murray.
Yeah, Murray had game.
He did,
Murray
but
had game.
he was the throw in.
Yeah, so all right. They're coming down the stretch.
Yeah.
Last curve, coming out of the curve to the last final straightaway.
Hmm.
And I think Hall is probably like maybe like 5th or some shit like that. This nigga gets to look, he
Oh yeah,
loses his
yeah, yeah,
form
yeah,
and
yeah,
starts grimacing like
yeah. It looked bad. Yeah, it looked yeah.
it. I told again, like I told Ubang the last time we spoke, I said that was that's like a nigga running from some shit in the hood.
Yeah,
You ain't no Olympic training comparison to that.
yeah,
That nigga was like, I got to get somewhere.
absolutely.
And he took off.
Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, when he came around that final curve, he did not have a medal.
No.
My man, my,
Medalist.
yeah, my man didn't
Nigga
have a
was not
medal.
on the podium. Nope.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But he made it happen though. He
Oh,
made it happen.
absolutely.
But I just thought of that because like the disrespect is real, because it was like, oh, and Quincy Hall has a good shot as well.
You want to know something, man? Out of so in the last 100 years for the 400, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, outside of the 1980 Olympics that we
Mm-hmm.
boycotted, and outside of 2016 a South African winning the 400,
Mm-hmm.
there's only been one place outside of the Western Hemisphere that has won in the 400.
If you didn't hear him say before, it's a Western Hemisphere
That's
thing.
the 400 is
The
a
what
Western Hemisphere
the
race.
Western Hemisphere gang.
As far as getting the gold. Go look it up. I challenge you. Go look it up,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
But in 2016, South Africa did win. But yeah, Western
Okay.
Hemisphere dominates that race.
Okay. So you said in what year did South Africa win?
They won in 2016.
In 2016?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was Wade van Niekerk.
You sure you got that name right? We probably butchering that too, huh?
Absolutely.
It's all good.
Absolutely. I mean, niggas butcher our name all the time. My name is Kevin, and a motherfucker will mess up my name on purpose. Kelvin? What?
on the hurdle side, did you catch the women's 100-meter hurdles?
I did. I did. I did.
Okay.
That was it, man. That was the closest race in history.
Yeah.
Closer than the men's 100.
12.33, 12.34,
Yeah.
12.36.
Yeah. Like
Those are the top three times. Gold, silver, bronze.
Yeah, that was a hell of a race, man. Hell of a race.
Yeah.
And we talking about, and I want to make sure, Masai Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was I going into the race, I thought the Puerto Rican woman Jasmine, shit, I can't think of her last name.
Thought he was
But
about to say Jasmine Sullivan.
nah, man, woman
Like,
Jasmine, man, Puerto Rican. I thought she was gonna win. She ended up taking bronze.
okay.
And but Masai, man, she ran a hell of a race. There was another girl next.
Camacho Quinn.
Yeah, Camacho Quinn. That's it.
Yeah.
There was another American next to Jasmine. I'm not next to Jasmine. Next to Masai. I felt bad for her because she seemed like she was running a good race, and then she stumbled.
Stark or Johnson?
Ooh, it might have been Stark.
Okay.
She stumbled on a hurdle, and that race is so fast that if you stumble,
it's a wrap.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
Wrap.
And she went from maybe second to like 6, 7. I think she took 7th. She ended up taking 7th.
Yeah, the only one where you would be able to recover is maybe like a 400.
Yeah, but even that, it's you got less than a minute. So
yeah, no, that's very true. And speaking of the 400, Sydney McLaughlin, what is it? Lavrone? Is that her?
Sydney McLaughlin.
Hey, you so disrespectful.
No. Shout out to her husband, man. Shout out
to her husband, but we all know what she's known by, right?
Yeah, and he went on and wifed her up.
McLaughlin.
Yeah.
Yeah. She did what she was supposed to do. She got busy.
Shit, she did more than what she was supposed to do, especially
she got
that
busy.
That
world record.
Well, yeah, that world record, but she's been setting world records. I think she's did it 6 times.
Yeah, well, she set this one in the Olympic Games, so
yes.
50.37.
Yes. Which
so
I want to see her run in
fucking crazy.
I want to see her run in the open 4.
Yeah, I'm sitting wondering, like, damn, if you could do that in the hurdles,
yeah, you're jumping.
What can you do in the 4?
Yeah, I want to see her run the 4. Like, and then we saw in the 4x4 how she opened it up for the women.
Crazy.
Oh,
she created that separation.
Absolutely.
It was over.
Absolutely.
It was over.
Absolutely.
And Gabby Thomas ran a cool leg too.
No, she did. She did. Yeah. Hey, man, you know who ran well was that damn Bowl from the Netherlands.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit. She took him from like 4th or 5th to 2nd.
Okay. So you brought her up. That reminds me of the mixed gender, mixed male and female 4x4.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
She's the reason why she hawked them in that one too.
Let me say she's not the reason
it's
why.
Binka Bowl, right?
Yeah. Let me say she's not the reason why.
I mean,
mean,
I
it's a,
okay. Go ahead.
it,
Say what you got to say, because
so it nobody was really knocking it out of the park for Team USA.
crazy thing is they set
I, it, it,
the world record in the race before, right? Was it in the semis?
yeah,
Okay.
they didn't knock it out the park, and two of those guys ran for the 4x4 men's team that got gold. So the two men and one of the women
Yeah.
ran for the 4x4 women's team that
She
got gold.
she opened. She was the first leg.
Yeah. So it
Yeah.
was like, yeah, you talking about Shamir Little.
Yeah. She was the first leg.
Yeah. So I mean, the other girl wasn't getting it done. So Alexis Holmes, thank you for stepping in and running the 4x4 because the other girl in the mixed group didn't get it done. And
Anchor,
Alexis Holmes,
anchor, or you
yeah, she
saying
was,
the anchor?
yeah, the anchor that lost the ball, that got hawked down. She got hawked down by Bowl at the end.
Okay.
Alexis Holmes was the anchor this time, and Bowl was the anchor for the Netherlands 4x4 women
They
team.
didn't really. Okay, so they didn't really have a substantial lead when she took the baton in the mixed final,
I understand that.
and she essentially had to run the way she ran. She got out early and was trying to like create enough separation to where she wouldn't get hawked, because Bowles' kick is
What
it's ridiculous.
what's Bowl's best event? What's her main event?
What is her main event?
It's the 400 hurdles.
Okay,
You let a hurdler kick your ass.
dog.
Not just a regular 400-meter runner. This is
She
400 hurdles.
but she did it in the 4x4 women's relay too, is what I'm saying to you. Like, it's not just you know for this particular race. It's not just for the mixed
I
the
get you.
mixed race.
I
That's how she runs.
I get you. She beat Ireland, who that's not the Western Hemisphere, and she beat Britain. That's also not the Western Hemisphere.
And she beat the US in
We
the in the mixed
in the
in the
mix,
mixed
yeah.
race. That's the
That's
Western Hemisphere.
that's why I have a problem with that.
But what I'm saying to you is, you already talked about McLaughlin's separation. She
Yeah,
created enough. The race was over
it
after
was.
she
It
was
was.
done.
It was.
Like,
It was.
yeah, so there was no there
Did you?
was such a big margin for error, is what I'm saying to you. It was not really there in that finals with the mixed event. It wasn't there.
Yeah. No,
I'm just saying.
yeah.
Because
Did you?
Bowl did the same thing. She kicked and beat everybody except for the US in the women's final, because there was already too much separation.
Yeah, Bowles.
But let's say there wasn't that much separation. Let's say it was close the whole way, and then you have that anchor. Her kick may have taken over again. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Who's the guy in um does he go to Oregon? The white dude that runs the mile. I
Okay.
think he runs the mile.
Yeah, I think he did go
What's
to.
his name? He has a ridiculous kick.
Oh shit! This guy.
It's like if he's within 20 meters, it seems like you're done. The mile, if you're looking it up. And I want to say if it's Oregon or Texas A&M, one of those schools. Come on, Kevin Nigajowski. Come on.
Man.
The men's mile final.
Men's. All right, keep talking as I'm looking this up, man. My bad.
No, but anyway, I'm talking about people who have a kick. like a crazy ridiculous kick down the stretch. And Bowl has one, and this other dude that I'm trying to get you to look up, he has a kick.
You said, and you said, is he from up east?
Hawker is his
Okay,
that's
Cole
his name.
Hawker. Cole
Cole
Hawker.
Hawker.
Yeah.
Yes. He's ridiculous, man. And he
Yeah.
goes, and it is Oregon. He goes to he went to Oregon.
This is
Like,
they ran the 1500.
yeah,
Okay.
goodness gracious, man. That dude, his kick is ridiculous.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. That's not one of my races, man.
Hey, I'm just telling you, man. Hey, you talked about long
Yeah,
distance. You
I
know,
watched I watched
you
the
talk about all the
5,000. I watched the 5,000 and the 10,000
you
before
watched
I
the
watched the
5,000,
1,500.
didn't watch the 15.
I watched
This
the
dude right here.
5,000 women just to predict the damn Kenyans will be in the front and,
Okay.
and the Ethiopians.
Okay. All right, man. So track, a lot of track. So
Yeah.
before we are done with track,
Mhm.
I wanted to circle back to Noah Lyles, right?
Yeah.
Now, got a lot of respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Despite the cheesiness, he's a hell of an athlete,
He is.
and he did his thing, right?
Yeah.
Came short of the gold in the two. So, there's some criticism there. But here is why there's more criticism there. Because of the things that he says, right?
Yeah.
And you were already talking about how he mentioned the champions of what?
Yeah.
Where he was talking about the NBA basketball champions. Now, he's an Adidas athlete, I believe.
Absolutely. Yeah. No,
Signed an
he
Adidas
is. He
contract.
is.
So I heard that he was invited to the shoe release party for Anthony Edwards.
This is true.
And he was like something to the fact, I'm not saying these are his exact words.
He declined.
Declined, but said something to the effect of, so I heard or read that why would I go to an event for an event for this guy for a sport that you don't even care about? And it was like, what has he done? He hasn't even made it to the finals in his sport, in the NBA. He hasn't even made it to the finals. So it's like, what has he done? And it's like,
and he's got his own shoe.
And he's got his own shoe, and great that Adidas,
had the foresight
or foresight,
yeah,
to believe in him and believe that he was going to be a great player.
Mm-hmm.
So they gave him his own shoe.
Yeah.
But why don't they see that in him, right? Him being Noah Lyles. Why didn't they see it fit to give him his own shoe, since he's a 6-time world champion or whatever?
Yes.
And all these things. Okay, so you can this is the thing though. You can lobby for your position without tearing another motherfucker down.
Absolutely.
Like, why do you have to criticize the other play, like these other athletes, and why is it seeming now that you're targeting basketball? Did you get cut from your basketball team in high school or something, man? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nigga was too fast. He didn't have the coordination to make a layup.
I mean, but even the Team USA, as we transition to speaking about basketball, Team USA put "Are we the world champions now?" on their tweet or whatever it's called on X. Are we the world champions now?
So before we get to that, I'll say that we used to have a phrase that we used to use back in the day in high school. If you were trying to talk to a girl that somebody else was trying to talk to, as crazy as that sounds,
in DMing, and it ain't the DMing that these motherfuckers are talking about with IG.
But so the rule was, if you're trying to talk to a girl and she's got a dude, you can't say anything negative about the dude. You can't say anything negative. If she mentions the dude, you gotta give props to the dude and then
like,
find a way to,
you
oh
cool,
yeah,
man,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
And
yeah.
then transition back to you shooting your shot.
Yeah, but like I was
This
saying,
shit sounds crazy. Yeah, shit
yeah,
sounds
no,
crazy.
no,
You talk
true.
about talk to another man's girl, but this is high school now.
Yeah,
This is high
yeah.
school. So, but the
So you got
phrase
to be
was
able to spit your game without spitting on the nigga's name, basically.
absolutely. And so that was the rule. That was kind of the code. The like niggas knew you probably gonna try to talk to
Man,
that girl.
say what it's called. DM it. What is it?
Oh, dirty
Dirty
macking.
macking.
Dirty macking.
Dirty macking.
Look, you could try to talk to my girl. You could try to talk to my woman.
Right.
But nigga, don't dirty mac me in the
Don't dirty
process.
mac, homie.
Like,
Don't dirty mac,
I'm
homie.
not gonna trip about you talking to my woman. I ain't gonna trip on you. But
But
nigga,
don't
if you
dirty
dirty
mac.
mac me talking to my woman,
Yeah.
now you've crossed the line.
Like, man, you let this nigga KP bone. I know
Yeah.
I look better than that nigga, man.
It was dirty
Like,
macking at its finest.
man, I saw that. You talking about yo nigga KP? Man, I just seen him at the store with another chick.
Yeah,
And
why
it
you
looked like he
faithful
was
to
buying
him?
her now laters and shit. What?
Why
That's
you
your
faithful
dude?
to him? That nigga cheating on you.
Right.
You might
Like,
as well cheat on
come
you.
on,
Might as well
man.
cheat on him with me.
Stop dirty macking,
Dirty
baby.
macking. Can't dirty mac, man. That nigga's dirty macking. That's professional dirty macking.
No, he is, no doubt.
Professional.
Yeah.
Professional.
At the highest level.
Yeah.
This nigga has a national stage for dirty macking.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up,
This
man.
nigga's dirty macking to Adidas.
Right. And you signed, man. Just get your deal and like
Yeah.
stop. Like, anyway, man.
He's chasing Michael Johnson though. He wants to have a track shoe. He wants to have a sneaker. And he wants to be bigger than Michael Johnson.
Okay, well then win the two and the one.
Hey man, you know the fact that
He said he was joking saying the one is his wife, the two is his mistress. I mean, the two is his wife, the one is his mistress. You dirty Mac that too and was focused on that
this
one.
nigga, God
You
damn,
went with
nigga,
the mistress.
you wasn't paying attention to your wife. God
Right.
damn.
Neglected her and she left your ass.
No, she hurt that nigga. You see, that nigga had to leave in a wheelchair. She took everything.
Took his soul.
Oh man, took the gold and left that
took
nigga
his
with
soul and left
bronze.
him with COVID.
Yeah.
No, didn't leave him with bronze, nigga. Left him with COVID. Nigga fought his way to the bronze, but she left him with COVID.
Mm-hmm. You was dipping, you was dropping it for your mistress, huh?
Man.
You was running low for your mistress.
Hey.
You was leaning in for the mistress.
Yo.
Oh, okay.
Yo.
I got something for your ass.
So man, what I'm wondering though is in terms of USA basketball.
Yeah.
Okay, because now let's transition. He was talking about the basketball team. Let's talk about basketball now. One thing, because we were like, what stands out? Like, what are like takeaways?
Mm-hmm.
Last time, and we had some shorts released on this, and I said this was a legacy play for Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, and LeBron James, right?
And I agree with you. I wasn't on the show, and I totally agree with that statement.
Okay. So had they not won gold, they would have never heard the end of it. Because you have some people saying arguably this is the best three that you could put together. Yeah. Period.
Yeah.
They're like, name a better three players that you could put together on the court, right? Now, it would have been like I was saying, it would have been a hit to everyone on that team who was a participant on the team, but those three, they would have taken the brunt of the blow. Pause. But here's what we were talking about passing the torch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had mentioned it seemed before like they were trying to pass the torch to Tatum in years past.
Mm-hmm.
But now it would seem that they're trying to pass the torch to
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is the ninth grader playing varsity. He's the cool kid right
Okay.
now, and that's how he's treated. He's not the kid that's on the team because his dad is the coach.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one where you like, man, this little motherfucker can play. This young dude, man, shit, he got it, man. Nah, we gonna pass you the ball and let you do your thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I see when I see the big three with AE.
Okay. So here's one thing I wanted to kind of address though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is if Tatum, even if he's not that guy,
Mm-hmm.
if he's one of the guys, if he is who they say he is, who we think he is, in terms of what you said about him with Boston, you know, how he's the man, and he's 1A, Jaylen Brown's 1B.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the torch was to be passed to him. He's one of the guys who's supposed to lead Team USA going forward, right?
Yeah.
Is this how you treat a nigga that's supposed to take the torch or be one of those people who moves the needle forward? Is this the treatment he's supposed to get? Like 2 DNPs and barely playing in games, and it's like this was not a good look coming off of. No, I'm being real.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking about how they was playing the nigga the last game, and I'm gonna
I'm
talk
just
about it in a
saying,
minute. But
coming off of like, you know, the NBA championship and all these things, and even with that, you still didn't get the Finals MVP. Your other teammate got the Finals MVP. Then you got 2 teammates on the team with you on Team USA. Both of them niggas is getting more time than you and are more involved in what's going on with it. Yet you're the man on your NBA team with those 2. You're not getting like Steve Kerr is playing you, not playing you, but he playing your ass. Like, dog, what kind of precedent does this set going forward? Or, like, how is Tatum supposed to, like, if Kerr comes back and is the coach again, is he supposed to be like, yeah, I'm fucking with this shit? Or do you
nah,
think this like, man, fuck this nigga Kerr?
well, I heard Kerr's supposed to be stepping down after this one.
Who's
So
stepping up? Is it Lou? Because Lou was
no,
on the staff that did him
yeah.
dirty too.
Well, it's gonna be someone from the staff, so it's either gonna be Lou or Spoelstra. But the rumblings right now is that it's probably gonna be Spoelstra as the favorite to take over.
Okay, so both of them were part of him not playing.
Yes, they
What the
were.
fuck?
So let so in the last all right. So Jason Tatum doesn't play against Serbia. That nigga just can't play against him.
Man.
That's okay. So but in watching him against France, it seemed like it was moments where they just threw that nigga out there. So it's like this, man. Like high school players. When you talk to a high school player, you ask a high school player, hey man, what position you play? Like a taller kid.
Mm-hmm.
And the nigga he'll tell you, oh, I'm a small forward. Rule of thumb, if the nigga tells you he's a small forward, he's probably a power forward. And the nigga doesn't want to bang and get physical. He wants to be on the perimeter. So the nigga's gonna say he's a small forward. Now, how does that apply to Tatum? So Tatum plays the 3 and the 4. For years, years prior, he played the 4. Now that they have Porzingis in Boston with him and Horford, he's playing more of the 3. But the way that the new NBA is, the 4s and the 3s are really interchangeable.
Mm-hmm.
It's all perimeter oriented. You're not really banging. But in watching Tatum with USA, Tatum's more like a 4. And when you play him like a 4, like they were doing against France, my nigga was playing Rudy Gobert in the post and getting abused physically. Like he can't guard in the post. So
Okay.
looking at him in the looking at him in the post, his post D, you got Durant playing post D, you got LeBron playing post D, you got Bam playing post D. Shit, there was times where Booker was fighting in the post. Drew Holiday's fighting in the post. Tatum doesn't have the same fight. It was that nigga was calling for Durant to help him, like help, help,
Yeah.
and they're not playing him as a perimeter defender. So because you look at the perimeter defenders, well, Steph isn't a defender, but Steph is going to be on the court. You got Derek White, who's going to play defense on the perimeter, can knock down shots. You got Drew Holiday, who's going to play perimeter defense, knock down shots. You got Devin Booker playing perimeter defense, knock down shots. You got Anthony Edwards playing on the perimeter and can score, not just knock down shots. So honestly, where does he fit in the equation? He really doesn't. I'm telling you, when they threw him out there in the front in the game against France in the championship, and that nigga was playing in the post, and that nigga was like fighting for his life and holding on for dear life, I said, herein lies the problem. The nigga doesn't have the physical toughness of these other guys in the post, and that's why he's not playing. And when you watch him in the NBA, he doesn't play post defense. And on the perimeter, the NBA is entertainment. So you don't have to be a really good defender on the perimeter. It's like, well, shit, you're the offensive guy. So yeah, I mean, make it look like you're guarding something.
Yeah.
You can't just cherry pick. And
Yeah.
so in this sort of situation where now it's not as much glamour and entertainment in this FIBA game, you gotta really get into somebody. Pause. He doesn't do that, and he doesn't play he doesn't play defense at a high level with high energy, and so that's just not the case.
Yeah.
Like he's not a knockdown shooter. I don't know if you saw in the last game. It was a couple times he caught the ball, reluctant to shoot.
Yeah, you were saying that.
No, but I'm saying even in the championship game against France, he got it and was like scared to shoot. And Dwayne Wade said, "Yeah, you got to shoot that thing with confidence."
In the corner,
Yeah,
corner three that he made.
because he was reluctant to shoot. Steph Curry had it on the fast break. He saw Jason Tatum running. He turned, gave it to him for the dunk to boost his confidence. So I saw what was happening, and then I understood why the man wasn't playing. Steve Kerr is getting a lot of flack for that. And I mean the other coaches aren't really getting it because Steve Kerr is the head coach, but honestly, I got it. I understood it once I saw it. Cause you saw against Serbia, shit, LeBron was fighting with Jokic in the post. And Embiid was the fucking liability, giving up offensive rebounds. But the nigga scored 7 straight points. Is Tatum gonna do that for you on this team? They're looking at Tatum. Tatum is the JV guy that got moved up. What would have been he is what would have been he got moved up for the playoffs. What would have been bad, and that's no disrespect to Tatum.
Nigga, it sound like it.
No, it's not. I'm talking about with these guys and how they look at him. He's the JV guy that moved up for the playoffs. So the JV guy, the JV. I mean, but just think about
this. Is Brown, would Brown have been better suited for this Olympic?
Absolutely. Because I mean, you look, man. So Devin Booker, right? Nobody really talks about, like, people were like, man, why is Devin Booker starting? Why is Devin Booker playing? Shit, in the championship game, shit, he played well. He knocked down shots throughout the whole. I'm gonna read you his stats. Throughout the whole tournament, he averaged 11.7 points per game. He shot 57% from the field. He shot 57% from 3. His assist to turnover ratio was 20-3, and he was a plus 78 when he was on the court. So Devin Booker was suited to play that role. You know why? Because when Devin Booker first went to Kentucky for that one and done year, Devin Booker was the 6th man. Devin Booker never started at Kentucky. That's when they had Karl Anthony Towns. They had like 5 or 6 McDonald's All-Americans. He came off the bench. He averaged like 10 points. Ironically, That's that's Calipari's like recruitment pitch. What he tells people, "Hey man, you come to me and I'll make you a one and done.
You
Look
ain't
what
even
I
got to
did for that.
start. Yeah.
Yeah, look what I did for Devin Booker. Shit, he only averaged 10 points. He's a first
Mhm.
round pick. He was a lottery pick." So Devin Booker has been in that role before. And so it was easy for him to adjust to it. Jason Tatum hasn't been in that role. The time he was supposed to be in that role in Boston as a rookie, he got thrust into the starting lineup in everything fast. Gordon Hayward got hurt. He had the nasty injury against the Cleveland
Mhm.
Cavaliers
Yeah.
with his
Yeah.
ankle. So because of that, everything was fast tracked for Tatum, and he never learned the actual role and to take it slow. He became the guy early, and that's just what it was. So in this situation, he wasn't. They're like, you're not the guy yet. Now, what would have been worse is if they would have played Derek White more in the championship game over Tatum.
Yeah. I mean, and Derek White probably would have helped them in that championship game, man. I've
He
just
would have. He
some
would
some
have.
some of the stuff just didn't make sense.
He
Like
they didn't
I
want,
don't.
but they didn't want to crush Tatum.
Yeah.
He
I mean, if that's
he's
what you
already
say, I mean,
damaged
but that's
mentally.
almost like talking out of two sides of your mouth. If you say, "Man, I'm looking at the stuff, and there's a reason not to play Tatum."
It
Like,
is,
there's a reason why. But
but you
then
still don't want to kill him.
I don't want to play Derek White because I don't want to crush him.
Yeah, you don't want to kill him. You're like, man, I can't kill the guy. So can we get it done with you? Like shit, they didn't shit Drew Holiday down.
But
They knew.
was it a reason not, so that's the as far as play goes
Uh
on
huh.
the court, was there a reason not to play Derek White then?
No, I
That's what
thought
I'm saying. That's the part
I
that I'm talking about. Like
yeah
it's like
well I'll say this: Devin Booker played well in that last game. So maybe with Devin Booker playing better and having it going in that last game, it cuts into Derek White's minutes because you still got Edwards, and then you
yeah,
still got and you got Drew Holiday, and then Durant starting really kind of changed the way that things
yeah.
were.
Yeah, but I mean, Derek White, that's a hell of a story, man. The
Oh
Division two
yeah,
player, and now
walk
he's a
on
yeah,
Division 2 walk on.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fought his way to a scholarship at a Division one,
yes,
and then fought his way into the NBA.
yeah,
And nigga has an NBA championship, and now
absolutely,
has a gold medal also. Like,
yes,
dude is a decorated basketball player.
yeah.
Like, you know,
You,
um,
hey man, one thing about the Olympics, man. So growing up, even when I became an adult, you look at an Olympian different. Like when you hear that someone was in the Olympics or trying out, you like, God damn, they're an Olympian. Like that's elite athlete, right? That's
God
like the
damn,
best
that
of the
nigga
best.
made the Wheaties box.
Like, man,
You remember that shit? You make the Wheaties box, nigga.
oh
You the
yeah,
man.
yeah. But now you see some of this shit that's in the Olympics, motherfucking breakdancing. I,
Oh,
if I get
man.
my pop lock right at 47, maybe I can be an Olympian
Now
when the shit comes to Los
I'm
Angeles,
not trying to shit
California.
on all the niggas who pop lock and drop it. You know, I'm
Nigga,
not
did you
I
see
didn't
the
see the
Australian?
I didn't see it.
Oh, that's why I'm saying it. Nigga, you got to see the Australian.
Was he getting busy?
Nigga, it was by far one of the worst pop locks I've
Oh,
ever witnessed.
oh wow.
Man, listen,
I gotta check it out. I'm a little upset. I ain't seen it yet.
nigga, they pop locking better at City Walk. They pop
Oh,
locking better
so
at Venice
niggas at
Beach.
City Walk is a gold medalist.
Yeah, man.
Nigga on the corner with the thing is like
Yeah.
got the cup telling
Donation.
you to put something in it, like nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Oh, send it back. Oh.
Drop a little change in there for me, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Niggas is niggas in
Oh,
Venice Beach, man,
drop
pop
some
locking.
gold in me bucket, baby.
Dog, man. I'm looking at the
Oh
event. I'm
damn,
looking at
I
the
gotta watch.
events
I gotta
now,
watch
man.
that
Like,
shit.
shit, I had a chance to be an Olympian, man.
Oh, this nigga, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. But so they won gold. I just wanted to talk about that real quick, man, because it's like, damn, I don't know how you handle that shit going forward. I don't even would that motherfucker even want to be a part of the Olympic team. Like he won this is his second time, right?
Yes, because they won in
Okay, so he got
2021.
two. So is he like, nigga, I'm done with that shit. I done did that shit a couple times already, man. Y'all go ahead.
You know what the thing is, man? The thing is in 2028, they're gonna need
It's
them. They're gonna
that
need them.
but that's that
Yeah,
okay.
you're gonna
Do you
need them.
understand what I was asking though? That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Like
yeah.
if he's one of those guys that you're gonna lean on going forward, like is this how you treat a nigga that you know you gonna lean on going forward?
Man, he
Like
got
that
moved.
don't
He got moved up for the playoffs, man.
all right. All right, man. I mean, we gonna go in circles with that one, man.
Nah,
Real quick. SC Bread, Gullah accent once again in the building. Always hops on and chimes in. Asked if Simone Manuel won a medal in Olympic swimming, and I don't
no,
think she did. I think she
no.
she she does the 50-meter freestyle, I
Yeah,
believe,
she does the swimming.
and she didn't. I don't think she qualified
She
for
did
the
not.
final.
No.
Okay, so yeah, that would be it. But while we're on that, um, there, Katie Ledecky did her thing.
She
You know,
did.
so she now has what the most medals of any female swimmer in history, I believe.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what happened on the men's side because I didn't watch much of it. I did see they did have they had a mixed relay as well, right?
They did, but I didn't watch it. But they
Okay,
did.
and
Yeah.
I think they won. Um, I think they took gold barely in that one because that is one that I caught. But other than that, I didn't see too much of the swimming. So
We were watching
um,
one together. I can't remember, but it was like it was a USA guy in first and one in third, I believe. I remember we were watching it on the phone.
yeah, we were.
Yeah.
That was
It was
that was
dudes.
Ledecky. No, that was Ledecky.
Okay. It wasn't dudes. Okay, it was
Yeah,
okay.
that was Ledecky.
Okay.
She was, and
Okay.
then she like started separating, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the oh, what was her name? She came in third though.
Yeah. She took
She looked
third.
like she was gonna
Was it
uh
I think it was on. I want to say it was in
from
Australia.
Australia. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
That
looked like
beat
she
her.
was gonna overtake her for a minute, and then she
Yeah.
started kind of like fading away at the end.
The shoulders started burning.
Yeah, she took bronze.
It was a freestyle,
Um,
like 1500
I think it
freestyle or
was.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you kept saying, "Is this the last? Is this the last leg?" I said, "Nah, man, they got to do it like two
Oh
more
yeah,
times."
yeah, yeah. I do remember that. Yeah, yeah. That was
Yeah,
shit. That was a lot,
nah.
man.
But other than that, I didn't see too much swimming. So SC Gullah accent, SC Bread Gullah accent. I didn't see a lot of the swim, but I don't think she medaled. I think she was out before the final. So, but back to basketball. Was there anything you wanted to add as far as the basketball goes? Because I know you weren't on the last time we talked about you know
Curry.
LeBron and I did ask do you think that they were overhyping the LeBron and Steph Curry combination?
Um, at first, I felt like they were, but then when I saw it and it actually worked, I was like, damn, this was amazing that we got to see LeBron, Curry, and Durant all play together in a
Yeah, those three, but
meaningful in a
I'm
meaningful game.
specifically
But
talking
yeah,
about
the
LeBron
two of
and
them,
Curry.
I don't think so. I thought it lived up to the hype. Like to
Okay.
see them play in a meaningful game, because we've seen Curry and LeBron in an All-Star game, but to see them in a meaningful game, I thought that was great. I will say, man, Curry has now entered my top 10 of all time conversation. He's there.
You did say that.
Yeah, he's there. But LeBron has been there, and Durant has been there. So you got so I'm saying there's 3 that were on Team USA that are in my top 10.
Well, 4 spots are taken then. For
Well,
sure.
who?
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Could you who?
Yeah,
Niggas in the owl in the building, nigga.
I'm asking like who are you talking about?
4 spots are for sure taken if you saying that.
Oh, you talking about with Jordan included?
Yeah, you said the top 10.
Oh yeah, Kobe. Yeah, you got to throw Kobe, Shaq, Magic in there. Kobe, Shaq, Magic, Wilt.
I'm not gonna attempt to give you my top 10 right now on the spot. Like I need to think about this shit.
I'm not going into 10. So I gave you guys, but I didn't give you 10.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna even give you more than the 4.
Nah.
I'm stopping right there.
Yeah, you tripping. You know damn well Kobe and Shaq are in there.
Man, I'm not giving you more than the 4. I'm stopping at the 4. I didn't say that they ain't, but I'm not about to attempt to give you my top 10 right here on the spot.
Okay.
So I did not, unfortunately, man. I only saw a portion of 2 of the women's games.
Oh, I thought you was about to say the men. I'm like, what? You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, wait. Before you get to the women, we got to talk about them shots that Curry hit at the end.
Oh,
that shit was much CTV.
Nigga.
Oh man,
I had the pretext in my phone ready to just be like, this nigga Curry.
Oh man.
Hey.
Unbelievable.
That shit was nuts.
Pause. Unbelievable.
He went
on 2 guys.
He went crazy
on 2 guys.
Pause.
Durant understood the moment too, and got it, and could have shot it and tried to make a play, and was like, "Nah, Curry, you got it."
That last one, that step back off the left.
Oh man, come on, man, come on.
Hey, that was a legitimate like moment right there.
It was
like that. That's probably one. Like you got the Vince Carter jumping over a motherfucker dunking.
Yeah.
And you got the Curry.
Yes. Yeah.
Cooking curry chicken on these niggas. What was it? It was 4 in the last.
It was 10. I thought it was 10 minutes. I mean 10 points. Was it 10?
No, I'm saying threes. How many threes did he hit? Was it 4 or 3?
Damn, I don't know.
It was like 4, I thought.
Yeah, damn.
I'm talking about in that last stretch.
Ooh. I'm drawing blanks.
It was 3 or 4. It was 3 or 4. But the last
I'm thinking I can think of 3. I can think of 3.
He passed it, got it back,
went around the back.
Then he did the side step on the dude and shot that one. He did the step back and shot that one. I think it was 3 or 4.
3. I thought it was 3.
It was 3?
But,
okay.
Yeah, but the thing with those shots, man, did you see when he hit one and he turned and looked at Melo and them like, don't worry about me.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, like, oh shit.
You ain't gotta worry about me.
Yeah, like, okay. So it's Melo, it's Marbury, it's Scottie Pippen looking like the damn Cleveland Indian.
Oh my God. Yeah, nigga. Slap that nigga Scotty on the hat.
Yeah, man. Draymond Green is there.
Shout out to Miss Scott back in the day at Mesa. She was not feeling that shit.
I'm not no big faced, smiley tooth, red feather hat.
And I had the Indian hat on, like getting smaller as she's talking. Like
you was doing the Homer Simpson fading back in the bush,
right? Let me take this motherfucker off and throw it somewhere.
But nah, that was dope, man. And the fact that Marbury and all them niggas they were standing up. Carmelo was there with his son, standing up courtside. So you know the niggas behind him couldn't see.
No,
They
yeah.
gave no fucks.
Yeah. No.
No fucks.
No.
I listen, niggas in Paris. I loved every bit of it. I was there. I was there for it. That was one of them games where I was like, I wish I was there.
Okay, so SC Brad Gullah Accent says, I always thought they should have kept the Olympics with collegiate players.
Well, the problem was that the rest of the world, they weren't using collegiate players. It was the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And so the United States had to put their best foot forward. In shit in 84, Jordan was just coming out of college. That's why he played.
Mm-hmm.
And then 88, who was it? David Robinson? I think David Robinson played.
I
And
think so.
yeah, some other guys played in 88. So 92 was when they started it, but that was because the rest of the world were using their pros. But I get it too, which I get what you're saying because I listen to the NBA
Sorry.
players. I listen to Durant. Durant's like they don't even get paid to go over there.
No. In fact, I don't think any of the Olympic athletes get paid much
Yeah,
if
that's
they
crazy.
do. And that's why they get the endorsement deals.
Yeah,
That's where you get your money. So
yeah,
if you become a medalist, then the endorsements are coming on the back end.
absolutely,
The credit card commercials and bank commercials and some cereal and whatever, yogurt and shit like that. You may get all kinds of, small endorsements that amount to, significant amounts of money.
absolutely,
Um, but as far as like being played to get on the field, on the court, in the pool, in the sand, you know, whatever it may be. I don't know if they're getting paid much to do that, but
it's for the love of the game.
it ain't for the love of money. Gotta get that money, man. Nah. Um so yeah, but anything else for the men's side of the game?
And shout out to LeBron getting that MVP of FIBA. I thought that was big, man. It's another notch, man, and another argument in that
Okay. And
conversation.
and you think that he is the one who deserved the MVP? Clearly, no
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
Okay.
Curry had two good games over the span of six.
Okay.
So in the other games, and I'll read you something from the other games. Curry in the first four games had 29 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and was 5 for 20 from 3-point line.
Yeah, I know he wasn't really on.
Yeah,
Didn't really
but in
catch
his
a groove.
but in his last two games, he had 60 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, and was 17 for 26
Mhm.
from three.
Yeah, and somebody in the comments of one of the shorts, actually the one that was on the legacy play,
Hmm.
where I said this is a legacy play for those three. Somebody in the comments said, "Yeah, Curry carried them to the gold," and I was like, I wouldn't say he carried them. I would say he closed the show in
Absolutely.
impressive fashion. But
Yes.
carried them, I'm not gonna say he carried them, but he did
Yeah.
close the show in impressive fashion.
Yeah. Like LeBron in the 6 games averaged 14 points, 6.8 rebounds, and 8.5 assists.
And Durant,
I do not have Durant
yeah,
stats.
you gotta tell me Durant stats, baby. I
No,
gotta know because
that
Durant was
he wasn't.
Durant was in the mix
He
too, man.
but he wasn't in the debate as the
Got
MVP.
to tell me what his
Nah,
stats
man.
are. Got to
Nah,
tell me.
come
Listen,
on,
Kevin
man.
Nigajowski, you
Come
can't
on,
come
man.
to the table
Come
without
on, man.
chefing up the whole meal,
He
man.
was not in the discussion as far as MVPs. A valuable piece,
Oh, I
absolutely.
gotta see this scene.
This nigga talking like a 1930s
Oh, I
gangster.
gotta see this scene. No,
No,
man.
Shane.
No, see, you gotta tell me everything now. Nah. Uh I mean, there's a strong argument for LeBron for sure. Obviously, he got it. Um, I'd just like to know what Durant's stats were, and I don't think it would have been Curry just based off of what happened in every game over the stretch of the Olympics. Um, you mean to tell me Tatum wasn't in the hunt? The fuck?
That nigga, you
No,
know what?
they
Yeah.
did him dirty, man.
I don't think they did.
I did. I do.
I, I, I think that they thought it was gonna be something, and when he got there, they went in a direction, and they were like, "Yeah, he can't. He's not guarding
Yeah,
the
man. I
post
know you
like
wanted
that."
that. All right. All right.
Uh,
What about the ladies, man? What about the ladies, man?
hey man, shit, the ladies got it done, man. Shout out to them ladies.
There was really not much ruffling the feathers or much to talk about until that last game
Oh yeah,
against
yeah,
France.
yeah. We.
Man, that was like Durant with the toe, but she was
We.
a step over that line, man.
We.
Hit that 2-pointer instead of a
Yeah,
three. That would have tied the game up.
yeah. Gabby Williams. Gabby
Yeah,
Williams of France.
yeah.
So,
But
huh?
no, I'm saying, but you said you had mentioned before we got on here that Tarazi got what six golds now.
She has 6 goals. She's passed Sue Bird for the most gold medals for
Okay,
Team USA basketball. Sue Bird had 5.
okay.
So I mean, she really was chilling on this one. In the last game, Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi had about the same amount of points and played about the same amount of minutes. So, so I
Oh,
mean,
about the same amount as Halliburton. I forgot to ask you about him.
nah, man, look, Halliburton got moved up for the playoffs, man.
Hey man, I forgot to ask you about him.
Yeah.
Hey, but Halliburton took it in stride. What did he say? I saw you post that shit where
Oh
he was
man.
like, this what happened when you get the A and you didn't do nothing on the you didn't do none
Yeah,
on the group
man.
project.
When you ain't do none on the group project and still get an A, and he's
Yeah,
on that.
yeah. So I mean, that's
Yeah,
you could tell he got, he's taking it in
he'll be
stride.
he'll be back for LA. He'll be back.
Huh?
He'll be back for LA. He's gonna
Oh
play.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Um, but unfortunately, man, I can't talk too much about the ladies because, like I told you, I didn't really see much of the games. Um, I was trying to catch whatever I could when I could, and
Hmm.
like I barely caught some of this. I did, like I said, I saw a good amount of the game against France, but I think I saw. Did they play? Did they play Belgium?
Yeah,
Okay, I think that's the other game I saw a little bit about,
yeah.
uh, or a little bit of, but it wasn't much. So I'm sorry, man. I know you probably saw way more than I did, but I
They
can't
had some.
really.
Nah, I mean, they had some close games early on in the beginning, but they pulled away and got victories. The biggest one to talk about, and the most important one, was his championship game between them and France. The atmosphere was crazy
Yeah,
because you had NBA players, Team USA supporting the women, and then you had the French national team, the men's team, and the crowd supporting their
the
women.
win. Yeah,
Yeah.
which
So
it
it was,
was the same thing on the men's side. France and versus the U.S. on both sides, men and women, for the gold.
yeah. So it was like, so that was crazy. The game was close. At some points, France was winning.
Hmm.
What I didn't know, I didn't realize that the French team had 4 players that played in the WNBA. So, yeah,
There's a few players that play in the WNBA. I think Belgium's point guard or shooting guard plays in the WNBA.
yeah. So,
Yeah,
so,
so
so they
there's
had
a player
4.
on Australia, I believe, that's in the NBA also, like WNBA.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I know in the past they had Australians play for the WNBA. Lauren, damn, I can't think of Lauren's last name. She used to play for the Seattle Storm, and she was a MVP
mhm.
years ago. But she's Australian, so I know that they've played for other teams and that they have them playing for other teams. But the French had four, so
So so SC Brett Gullah accent is asking. You may know because I didn't really see much. He said Young and Gray didn't show up, and how did Collier make the team?
well, Naphasia Collier, the head coach for the women's team is the head coach for the Minnesota Lynx. So, that was easy. The thing with Collier too, Collier's just getting back, and she played out of position. She primarily plays the four,
I was gonna
but for
say
the
she was in the post, right?
yeah,
I
but
saw her banging
yeah,
down low.
yeah,
Yeah.
but on this team because they have Brianna Stewart and they have Asia Wilson. She was playing more on the perimeter as the three, so she wasn't in her natural element of being a four. But that's how she made the team. And you said Chelsea Gray, yeah,
Great.
Chelsea Gray stunk, man.
But Gray was the part that I did the part of the games I did see. It was more so like Gray wasn't really being the initiator of the offense. Like she was being more passive than she normally would be. Like she was passing the ball early. You know
That
what I'm
was
saying?
Kelsey Plum was doing that to me as well.
Okay.
Yeah, like I Kelsey Plum played good today, but I was watching Kelsey Plum and I was like, I liked her more before I saw her with Team USA. But
Okay. I mean, but like you say,
it's
they'll go
because of the
back to their
talent. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
they'll go back to
Yeah,
their
yeah,
natural elements,
yeah.
so to speak, when they go back to their
Absolutely.
respective teams, and then they'll pick up
Absolutely.
where they left off. I'm sure.
But I mean, but it was a heck of a game, man. And Copper was like, "Nah, I'm getting the gold. We ain't getting this damn silver." And she got busy down the stretch, and that's what helped USA secure the win.
Hmm.
But I gotta shout out Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams was getting busy for France. She was the only one in double digits. There were
Hmm.
other women from France that were playing well, but she just seemed like, down the stretch, she was locked in.
Hmm.
And it's funny, man, because she used to play for the Chicago Sky. Um, and so Angel Reese sent her a tweet and was asking her to come back to the WNBA, come back and play for the Chicago Sky. And she replied back to Angel Reese's tweet like, "Nah, I'm a fan, but yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, they did me dirty in Chicago. I'm
Mm.
not gonna be going back." So she plays overseas, and Angel Reese is like, "Well, it's all love. Those people aren't here anymore."
Yeah, I was about to say it's a new regime here. Like,
Yeah, they're not
oh,
here anymore. But it was said that she stopped playing in the WNBA because of the wages.
mm,
That she wasn't getting paid like that, so she opted to play overseas, which a lot of the women
man.
don't want to do that, but she's making the choice to actually do that. And I mean, I read up on her a little bit because I was like, damn, she's cooking. Like, man, who is
Hmm.
this? I didn't realize, man, that she went to UConn.
Oh, okay.
Shit, she was a McDonald's All American coming out of high school.
Hmm.
I like in
So
2014.
she already about that life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I mean, Tarazi being a UConn legend, they know her.
Is Tarazi 40 already?
Shit, Tarazi is 42. She's a year
42? Okay.
she's a year younger than us.
Okay. 40,
It,
42.
it's crazy, man, how social media works because you look at it, man. Had you ever heard of Diana Taurasi growing up?
No.
Yeah, and she grew up in Chino, which is like an hour from us.
Yeah.
And she went straight to UConn from Chino, so you know that she was getting busy.
Yeah, she was getting busy,
She had never heard of
but
her.
we were in a different area.
Yeah, but I mean, but it was an hour away.
I know, but we were
Yeah,
in a
just
different
like
area.
yeah.
Like,
I'm just saying, it just goes to show you like the difference in with social media now and how you can like I'm reading up on a 12-year-old French kid that's 6'10" and dunking on 18-year-olds
yeah.
and didn't know about Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, the all the
Yeah,
information is more
yeah, yeah,
accessible,
right at
and
your
it's and
fingertips.
stuff is instantaneous. Like, it's,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a different type of situation than, when we were playing in the Stone Age,
yeah.
you know.
And man, I could barely find stuff for me now. Barely.
Yeah, even the articles and stuff from back then, I can, I'd have to
Ba-
really dig and search.
Barely.
Yeah.
Now I Google my name and I'm finding shit on my son. Like, God
Yeah, well, I mean, that's
damn,
who's
I can't
hot right
find
now.
yeah, I can't
Hey, you
find shit
Google
on my
mine and you're not gonna see shit.
son. Wayne? Oh,
Exactly. Yeah, catch me like, maybe what,
Du-
15 years ago you might have seen some, at
Dwayne
least something.
Dwayne Carter?
Right. Like, shit.
You got everything on Dwayne Carter. Like, what?
Hey, that's cool though. My pops got all my old clippings and shit like
Man,
that somewhere.
hey man, I just recently found an all conference first team or all league first team uh not plaque but not damn I was about to say container.
Certificate, nigga?
Yeah, shit, I couldn't get the word out, man.
Shit.
Hey man.
Oh, this nigga said container.
Yeah, certificate. I just found, yeah. So I saw it and I was like, man, look, showed it to my son. Like, man, look, there has never been a Kevin Patton in this family that has played varsity basketball and didn't get all league first team. Shit.
Hey,
Yeah. You
man,
gotta do something.
some of the stuff I would have to tell my kids they wouldn't believe, but I mean, you were actually a witness to it,
I was.
so.
For
But
for anyone listening, man, this nigga got MVP of the Watts Summer Games. MVP. That's like the most,
it's a it's a myth,
that's
a
the mystery.
street
Yeah,
myth.
that's the
They give an
mystery, man.
MVP for that, man.
For one, no one ever knows who won the Watts Summer Games because it's a bunch of schools playing and it's one game, it's single game elimination. You're
Yeah.
done. I think we got bounced in the second round. We were done. These niggas, Crenshaw High School, played in the Watts Summer. That was the first time they ever played. The first
In a
time they
while. I think they used to do it
oh,
way back
what was
then.
like seven in the 70s?
Yeah, but they stopped, and
Yeah.
then that was,
It
like,
was
the first
first
time in years,
yeah.
so they was making a big deal about it,
First
so.
time y'all got in, y'all won, and this nigga was the MVP of the Watts Summer Games. And how do I know? Because I went to the damn award ceremony with this nigga. I was this nigga's plus one. I,
Oh,
I
shit.
was this nigga's plus one. I happened to be
Ah.
going. I happened to be going over your house that weekend,
Yeah.
and it was the ceremony. So we like, man, we just gonna swing by this banquet first. Like,
Yeah, and then shoot out to the
yeah,
house. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, well, anyway, I got the trophy.
You still got it?
Um, yeah, I still got
Oh,
like I say, my pops got it.
you got to
My
get a
pops
picture.
got
You
it.
got to take a picture of that, man.
I think there was an article too. There was an article in the paper, and I got the trophy. So my pops got all of that stuff, man. I'll go get it from him at some point and show the kids so they,
Yeah,
but
you,
whatever.
you got to take a picture of that shit. Put that shit on social media, man. That shit is worth something. People that grew up in the '90s,
Niggas will be like, man, look at this
yeah,
bullshit.
nigga got this from the Goodwill.
Right.
This
Like,
nigga got this made.
this ain't shit. Oh
Yeah,
man.
nah, that shit is
Anyway.
dope.
But man, anything else with the Olympics that you wanted to talk about, man?
Yeah, I want to talk about the long jump, the women's long jump, right?
Okay.
So, the women's long jump. Well, I want to first start by saying that's another one of our events, man. The jumping, we're jumpers as well. We're runners, we're sprinters, and we're jumpers. So those are the things we do well. Um, but as far as the long jump with the women, it was Tara Davis Woodhall. She actually won gold, and Jasmine Moore took bronze in the long jump and in the triple jump. So I
Mm.
wanted to shout them ladies out. Uh, and Katie Moon took silver in the pole vault. But getting back to the jumping, when I say the jumping is our event, the U.S. has dominated that event for a very long time. You know, the first man in the world to ever jump 7 feet was from the U.S. His name was Charles Dumas. Charles Dumas was actually my uncle's PE teacher in middle school, and
Mm-hmm.
he was my driver's ed teacher at Jordan High School.
Damn, this nigga's a Renaissance man.
Yeah,
This
so
nigga, this
yeah,
nigga
so
was in the Olympics. He was a teacher. He was a
yeah,
driver's ed
yeah,
trainer, a bus
yeah.
driver.
Yeah, no, well, driver's ed, you wasn't really doing shit but putting on a video. He was old at that time, and
Like, yeah, look
the-
at this shit and make sure you don't make any of the
yeah,
damn mistakes.
and he was in the Olympics back in 1956. So thinking about it, we in the 90s, you know how old he had to be at that point. But yeah, man, the but look talking about the jumping, right? There was a guy for the high jump. His name was Shelby McEwen. I don't know if you saw the high jump.
I didn't.
Shelby McEwen, from America, made it to the finals against a guy from New Zealand. He was like 6'8". His last name was Kerr. I can't think of his first name, but his last name was Kerr.
Steve.
So they
That's
were
why
trying.
Steve. That's why Kerr didn't put Tatum in. He was too focused on his high jump.
So
okay.
So Kerr. So as I said, Kerr's like 6'8". This other guy McEwen wasn't as tall as him. So they were trying to high jump. I believe it was 7'9". McEwen wasn't even close. You could tell he was done. Like, you know how you could see when a person is high jumping, they do the Fosbury flop. They may get their back over, but then they behind, or they feet
the
or
hips
leg.
just like
Yeah. Like they don't lift enough. They don't arch enough. No, this nigga was hitting his back, like the top of his back, the angel wings.
Shoulders.
Yeah,
this nigga was jumping shoulders into it like.
Yeah, just not. Yeah, so
like, nigga, I'm done.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that. When a nigga's doing that, you know that they're done. So the guy Kerr was taking his third attempt on 7'9". On his second attempt, he nearly cleared it.
Mm-hmm.
I think his calves hit on the way down.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like he was over and would have won. And so on the third jump, he didn't even try to jump over the bar. He dove underneath onto the pad. And so when that happens and the two remaining guys don't clear the height, or there's no clear winner,
it's who did a certain height and less attempts, right?
Well, no, they had the ability. They were able to decide if they wanted to call it a draw and both take gold medals, or if they wanted to have a jump off. So you would have chose the jump off. If you're McEwen.
Am I too? Wait, hold on. Oh, whoa. What kind of jump off are we talking about? Are we talking about an Olympic event jump off, or are we talking about a jump off?
No. Ain't no hose ball. Ain't no.
I'm like, where are we going with this?
No. Ain't no hose ball. Nah. This ain't that type of party.
All right, nigga. Back to the script. All right.
So McEwen is like, jump off. I want to jump off. Nigga, your angel wings, your shoulder blades,
they left,
are hitting the bar.
Oh, don't tell me he lost.
Nigga lost. Yes.
So the other dude, Kerr, was saying the draw. He was like, he'll take the draw.
On the third jump, he didn't even attempt to jump over the bar. He jumped on the pad.
Oh, so he was willing to take the go.
Yes,
it was clear.
It was clear he would have done that.
Damn.
Unless he was being a fox and saying, I'm saving my jump.
Maybe he said, I'm saving my jump.
But you could see McEwen like, I want the jump off. You ain't got no jumps left, brother. You ain't got no jumps
Well,
left.
maybe he got the other kind of jump off after that, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're gonna be jumping off with that silver medal.
hey, well,
That jump you might have had him, you in France, they speak in French. You might have had a menage a trois with the gold, but instead you got the silver. You got the jump off.
menage a trois with a
Yeah,
couple of jump offs.
yeah. Now you got the single
You got
jump off.
the Silva.
But
Oh
yeah,
shit!
yeah, you would have had them both
You
saying
you played yourself.
you would have pulled out and the two women would have been like wee, but instead
Oh man,
my my
get
nigga
that
got
shit
the
out of here,
silver.
man.
My nigga took silk, dog. He could have walked away with a gold.
Okay, well,
So yeah, man, I thought that was funny and disappointing. Like,
mm.
god damn.
Man, you said something about pole vault. What was the dude who set the record? His
Oh,
parents both went to LSU. He went to
oh, for real?
LSU. Yeah, he went to
What
LSU.
when the Italian from
No, he's
Italy?
he's he's
Or
Australian, I believe.
okay,
They
okay,
went to LSU.
damn,
He went to LSU because they went, and
okay. The pole vault
he set
record.
the world record.
Okay.
Let me see what his name is, man.
And
Um,
while you looking that up, I'm going to tell you about the pole. Let's see. Yeah, I'll tell you about the pole vault.
yeah,
While you looking that
it's.
up.
Oh no, this is different. Damn. So
So the pole
damn,
vault is
Canada was.
another U.S. dominated event. It's been out since 1896, and
I'm sorry, man. It was not. I just saw it. Not that it's
no,
Sweden.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Sweden, and it's
it's,
Duplantis.
gotcha.
Armand Duplantis.
Okay, so the pole vault is a dominated event since 1896. The only times the United States didn't medal, the first time they didn't medal was 1980, the boycotted Olympics, 1988, 1992, 1996, and 2012. So really, four Olympics that they were in, they didn't place to get a medal. Only four times. And
Okay, I mean, you saying that shit, I'm like, you keep naming shit. It's every 4 years, niggas. Oh, it's
yeah,
almost
but I
20
mean,
years.
but that's four times. I'm saying so. And then in the long jump, it's only happened four times. The other thing I was gonna say about the Olympics that I realized I didn't realize at first how dominant Carl Lewis was. Like,
Oh yeah,
god damn.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Four straight
Man,
Olympics. He won the long jump and he was winning the 100 and the 200.
listen, man. That's why people will
Oh gosh.
argue you down and say that he's the greatest of all time.
Man. I mean, man, he makes a case for it
Yeah.
until you see that race when him running against Ben Johnson in that 100.
Oh shit.
That nigga's face, that nigga was like, that nigga was looking dejected. Like, yeah, I know
Hey,
he cheated.
hey, my nigga Carl stayed on the Wheaties box though.
I know he cheated. How do you know he cheated, Carl? Because I mean, I wanted to get the steroids and he took them instead. So you're
He
telling
beat
me
me to it.
I didn't take the steroids? I promise you. Test me. My nigga Ben was adamant that Carl was on them roids. He took them too.
Oh man, have you seen that 30 for 30 on the one dude where they mixed up his test and
Oh,
said he was yeah it came on recently too. Um they mixed up his test results uh and said that he was uh on some performance enhancing drugs or some shit, but he wasn't. It was somebody else it was somebody else's results, but they were like, no, it's man,
I'll piss again. I promise. I'll piss in front of you.
yeah.
I mean, look, it says I have estrogen. I know I don't have estrogen.
Yeah, it's
We've got to give him another test.
The 30 for 30 false positive on Butch Reynolds.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Check that out when you get a chance, man. Yep, said he was on them roids, but he wasn't. So
damn.
All right, man. Anything else, nigga?
Yeah, man. They should have played Niggas in Paris, man. They should have played. They should have played it, man.
Niggas in Paris.
That was the theme, man.
You know they wasn't doing that shit.
Nah, but that was the thing. Like they were playing Michael Jackson, Beat It, and then they played something else. I said, man. They played New York. They played New York with Jay-Z and
oh
Alicia
yeah,
Keys.
you was like, turn this New York.
Yeah, turn that shit off and put on that Niggas in Paris.
Yeah.
And watch the throne. Let LeBron do the crown.
Maybe
watch the throne.
Time.
I mean, man, look, next time we're gonna be in trouble when France plays the United States. Fucking Wembanyama's a problem.
That
man.
Yeah.
Problem.
I'm glad you said that. I meant to ask you that, man. Is he, if you get him a couple different guards, like if you improve the guard play, what kind of situation can you be looking at in 4 years? Because the US is basically gonna have to rebuild the Olympic squad.
They are. Shit, he's gonna be a problem, man. He's hitting the 3-ball. Like, then FIBA rules help him too, though, because like that nigga's like 7'5".
Yeah, I said. Hey, you remember that one play? You remember that one play where it was kind of in the rim and then he just went and dunked it, and then they was like, no, like they forgot the rules for a minute.
But I thought it couldn't be above the cylinder, so I guess I was confused too because it was like it's still above the cylinder.
It looked like it was.
Yeah. He dunked that shit fast though. It was so fast,
it was super fast.
Yeah, the referees didn't even have a chance to blow the whistle, even if they wanted to. They're like,
they were like, "We're in France." What do you expect? Yeah.
Yeah. But nah, he's gonna be a problem.
No, for sure.
And he's also gonna be one of the new faces of the league. One other thing I do want to.
He is a new face of the league, nigga.
I mean, but in 4 years, like a mainstay.
They
like,
already trying to push it before we get to that.
Like, I don't know how Giannis is going to be in 4 years. I don't know if he's still going to be up there in 4 years.
Yeah, well.
But one thing,
they're barely making the Olympics now.
They're bad though. Like they don't have nobody. That nigga has to play.
Nobody, baby.
What I was gonna say was Bogdanovich, right? Mm-hmm. Bogdanovich did the Carmelo Anthony, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people were making a big deal out of that. Like, oh, you can't be doing that. I think LeBron was upset and irritated that he was doing that. Bogdanovich was wearing number 7. Carmelo Anthony was courtside. He was paying respect to Carmelo Anthony. That was a respect thing.
What did Carmelo do?
Shit, Carmelo was just, yelling and chirping and trying to get USA to win. But people were like, "Oh, he's teasing the USA and he's doing Carmelo Anthony stuff." And he was paying respect to Carmelo Anthony. He was in the number 7 uniform.
Hey, either way is dope because
it was
part of it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying even if he was like, I'm wearing 7, and like
his shit.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, stop the nigga.
Yeah.
And then he won't do the shit.
But the other thing is, I realized why they got Joel Embiid. He for Jokic.
Yeah. I mean, but we already said that.
I'm just like that. He woke up.
He was getting booed the whole time.
Oh man!
But I'll ask this: Imagine him playing for France.
I think that's overkill. Yeah, I think it's overkill.
Okay.
Like,
Why is it overkill?
because you had the Yabasil was a great compliment to Yama. Yabasil
Who
was,
the fuck is Yama?
hey man,
We've already been through this.
listen,
Who the
I'm
fuck is
not putting
Yama?
I'm not
Bruh,
putting the
bruh.
B on
Who
that nigga's
is
name.
Yama?
It doesn't
I don't
sound right.
know who the fuck Yama is.
It doesn't feel right. I
Bruh.
can't put the B there. I'm
Who the
treating it
fuck
like
played?
lamb, not
Nah.
hamburger. It's
Oh man.
lamb. The B is silent.
I don't know.
Weemenyama.
I don't know Yama.
I, if it
Weeby
doesn't sound right,
Jaman.
I can't
Weeby
do it
Jaman.
if it doesn't feel right. I
Yeah.
mean, man, as much as I love him, this is my guy. I just start putting the G on bong. There wasn't a G in high school. There was no G.
Yeah,
But
niggas
now I
was saying
stress the
Uban.
G. Yeah,
Yeah.
now I stress the G because it's my guy. But
Yeah.
Weemenyama is not my guy. He doesn't get the B. He's Weemenyama.
Who the fuck is Yama?
But no, with Yabasil, with him and Yabasil, I thought that they
When you ready to
complemented.
say his name, just pause and let me say it.
Okay. So with
Yama.
and Yabasil, they complemented each other well because
Yama.
could shoot from the outside, and Yabasil was physical inside. And then when Yabasil stepped to the outside to shoot,
Yama.
could play inside. So they had a good duo. Yabasil could slide his feet and
Yama.
was a rim protector. But when you put Joel Embiid in that, he doesn't move his feet to switch pick and rolls. The tall guy
Yama.
is quick enough to slide his feet and has long enough arms to make a shot difficult, while Yabasil can fight inside and battle for rebounds and play with some toughness.
Okay.
So that's why I
I
like
can
that
fuck with
duo.
that.
And then Yabasil dunked on LeBron ass.
Man.
You are never supposed to try to take a charge.
Bruh,
It never ends
I
well.
did the same thing,
It
but it wasn't
never
that bad.
it never ends well.
It
I
wasn't
remember,
that bad.
you probably don't remember this. I remember Mesa Community College, our first year, right? You were hurt, so you weren't playing in this game. It's like a 3-on-1 fast break. I'm getting back. I'm debating, do I want to take the charge? What do I want to do? I'm not in a position to really contest because I'm like, I don't know where the ball's going. So I'm gonna be too late. So last minute, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to take a charge. And I slide over, like, oh, okay, you throwing the ball this way. Let me try to take the charge. And I was like, fuck this. I can't take no charge. Let me swipe. And I tried to swipe for the ball, got my ass dunked on in the process, and won.
Who was it?
You know what? Huh? It
Not even
was a dude
saying.
from it was a dude from Vincennes.
Oh,
It was a dude
okay,
from
okay,
Vin-
okay.
It was athletic ass dude from Vincennes. Wasn't Sean Marion, but that nigga was at the game and saw me get dunked on. Anyway, it happened because I should have just been an athlete instead of trying to take a charge
Tried
or
to block the
debating
shot.
or debating on if I was gonna take a charge. Anytime an athlete tries to take a charge, it doesn't end well. Didn't end well with you.
That's what I should have done.
Yeah.
I was already in place. I was there. All I had to do was just jump, and I was like doing that bullshit. Like,
and it was a Ninja Turtle. My nigga did a 3. It was a 3
yeah, he
finger grab
barely
the
touched the
rim.
rim. Like, it was, man,
Ninja
I
Turtle.
would have blocked that shit so easy.
And you sold the fall too.
Yes,
You sold it. And it like,
yes.
but anytime an athlete, remember LeBron dunked on Paul George this year? Paul George tried to take a charge and then decided at the last minute, I'm not gonna take a charge.
Yeah, LeBron was so in the middle of, he was in the charge, stepping sideways, and it was just like,
got your ass dunked on.
Yeah.
Don't try to take the
And
charge.
he almost caught that nigga again when
Oh,
Curry
oh God,
when
that one would have been worse.
yes, because he
Oh,
missed when he
yeah.
tried to come with the block. He missed.
At first I thought LeBron got a piece of it, and then I looked at the replay like,
He
oh
just missed
no,
that
he
dunk.
just missed.
Yeah, like
Damn.
that one would have
Oh,
been. Yeesh.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, Yabasil is the nigga out there like, man, I told y'all Tatum wasn't that nice.
Yeah, but they
I played with the nigga
weren't
in
they talking
Boston.
about him getting another shot or getting a shot at playing in the league or something like that?
They're saying he should.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, because he played for Boston with Tatum.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were
Yeah,
talking about him getting another shot and all that other kind of stuff, but maybe not.
he's not a everybody that's good isn't necessarily an NBA player.
Oh, sorry. I
That's
mean,
all
I guess I'm over here trying to play a damn song for you, huh?
right.
I guess it would be what again the system though, right?
Well, I look at it like he's like 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". He's more of a power player, physical. He's the traditional older power forwards, like the Karl Malones,
Mm-hmm.
those type of guys. They don't have those type of guys anymore. They've traded in all the Karl Malones, and now they got more Jason Tatums. Like
At the
the
four though, because Tatum is like more of a hybrid. He's not really a four.
he's not the four with their new addition with Porzingis. But
Correct.
before,
So
but
that's why I'm
before,
saying like what. So uh,
but before Porzingis only been there 1 year. Before
yeah, but I'm
Porzingis,
saying
it
the
was the four.
trade would be you have a Porzingis versus a Karl Malone, not really a Tatum, because
No, no,
Tatum is more of a perimeter type.
I'm saying Yabasil is more like a Karl Malone, and I'm saying they don't have those.
Yeah,
Those are,
but I get what you're saying about him,
yeah.
but you said they're trading him in for the Tatums.
Oh yeah, I'm saying so like your fours, right? Your fours are becoming your best
Porzingis like.
Well, now I was gonna say like Tatum, like what's the one do Siakam. Siakam is a guy that plays on the perimeter. He doesn't really post up. He can score around the basket, but he doesn't post up. You don't have a lot of back to the basket for men. You got Zion, who's fucking strong as shit, and you got Randolph. Not damn. I always say Randolph. Julius Randle, who's strong as shit, but they be trying to play Julius Randle at the five sometimes in the
Yeah,
small
but
ball.
all of these guys are not like Tatum though.
No, I'm
I
saying
wouldn't put Tatum in that group of. I wouldn't put him in that group of
I,
guys.
I wasn't saying he's in that group of guys. I'm saying those are the only two guys that are really like that at that power forward position. I'm saying the rest of them are more like Tatum's. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're saying like Siakam and Tatum are more similar.
Yes, then
Who,
Siakam with
who's
Randall
on
and
the
Zion.
Indiana squad?
Ooh, I'd have to.
Yeah, nigga.
Like, pull it up, then,
Nigga
nigga.
talking about the internet, niggas right at your fingertips. Who's on Indiana's roster?
Oh,
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? Like shit.
Indiana
Tell me what's up.
Pacers. This guy players.
Yeah.
I'm going to the roster, man. You got
Okay.
Benedict Mathurin, Halliburton, Obi Toppin. Okay, so I'm thinking you're talking about power forwards, right?
Yeah, power forward. So
Okay,
top.
so like Obi Toppin, um, Jarice Walker, he's young. Let's
No,
see.
niggas who actually playing.
Yeah, James Johnson. I ain't saying shit about James Johnson.
Yeah, James Johnson kick a nigga ass.
Doug McDermott, Isaiah Jackson,
I mean, Toppin. Yeah,
Miles
I
Turner.
guess Siakam. I could see
Yeah,
them running Siakam at the four because they don't really have any alternative
yeah.
except for Toppin. Yeah. Okay. But all right, yeah. I mean, I get what you mean.
Yeah, so I mean, I think like Yabasil is I think he's a good player. I think he's a heck of a
But
player.
he doesn't fit the mold of a
No,
mobile four or
yeah,
somebody who can
exactly.
stretch four.
Yeah,
He's not even like because I thought you were about to go the route of like the Carl Anthony Towns and Porzingis and even uh on Minnesota the other
Gobert
no,
or
not Gobert.
oh, I know you're
Um,
talking about. I know you're talking about. Shit, I can't. The dude from New Jersey,
yeah,
that was Reed, Nas Reed.
Nas Reed, like
Yeah,
Nas Reed, and
yeah.
those types of guys. Like those are fours that are like the new wave of four that I wouldn't necessarily say are like Siakam in them. Those are like
No,
actual big body
but
fours, Pauls that could actually step out, got a little something else to them, can dribble a little bit, can shoot, you know.
but Towns would be considered a five. He just doesn't want to play the five.
Right.
And then
So,
Nas Reed is considered a power forward center as well.
it's almost interchangeable when they're in the game. Like they play like a stretch four.
Yeah, I'm saying your forwards are just more perimeter oriented.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gonna tell me that what for sure Towns plays like a stretch four. He don't play
and,
like a five.
Towns plays like a two. Go post up, Towns.
Oh man,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Anthony Edwards, go go in there,
AE, baby,
kick it
AE.
out to me. Kick it out to me. I'm the best shooter in the world, baby.
Oh
Kick it out
man,
to me. Yeah.
shit.
Nah. Yeah,
Ah,
but yeah, like Yabasil, I could see him making money from this game. Let me say that. And there was a few other players that were like, man, this motherfucker's good. Bongo from Germany was pretty
mhm,
damn. He was all right. So they'll make money. They just they won't get that NBA money.
yeah. Okay. All right, man. Anything else?
Nah, man.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Nah.
All right, y'all. Maybe next time we can get all three of the crew in the mix. Shout out to Bong. He was not with us today.
Shout out to
Um,
Bong.
but you know, for all of y'all who have been rocking with us, we appreciate it. The folks who hop in the comments and say cool shit. The folks who hop in the comments talking that bullshit. Um, please, you know, like, share, subscribe. We trying to build something here. We trying to, you know, bring more content, get people more involved. This is something that we're really taking seriously. So hopefully, folks will recognize that and will support and rock with us along the way. So those of
Absolutely.
you who are already rocking with us, shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all. Tell your friends, your homies, your homegirls, your wives and your mistresses,
Absolutely.
your
Tell your side
100s and
piece.
your 200s, as you know, your
Go,
boy Lyles would say.
go on and listen to it with your side piece.
Yeah, yeah, listen to it with your 100. No, not your 200, and then tell
Yeah,
your 200 about it later. You know.
just don't keep it 100. That's the problem.
Nah, but all right, y'all. Till next time.